That was the Aerodome main theme, written by yours truly. That game, by the way, going live on Kickstarter this week on Tuesday. It's good stuff. I did some other work on it too. It's been a lot of fun. Shout out to creator Wade Pushay. We're gonna have him on the podcast on Monday. It's gonna be good stuff. I'm gonna bring James and Will back in. There they are. Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hello.
I was miscalculated, Dion. We're 30 minutes off, not 15.
Oh, geez, Louise.
That's all right. Pressure's on now.
Yeah. No more messing around. Go into a game, your game is over.
Xpov is asking, are you doing a theme for whatever Farmer's game is too? Yes. Yes, I am. It's already done, actually.
That's what Shattered Eons? Shattered Wastes?
Shattered Wastes. Encounters Shattered Wastes.
Encounter Shattered Wastes. That's right.
But yeah. So, by the way, if any of you, like, not even joking, I'm completely just using my platform. If you ever need music composed for a project you're doing, maybe your firm is doing a video and you need background music or something like that, hit a brother up. Like,
yeah. Selfless plug. Nice.
Selfless plug, yes. Absolutely. Like, you work for an elevator company, you need some elevator music? Sure, why not? I'll do it. So yeah, let your people know. DionMorales.com. Contact me about composition stuff.
Yeah, you're building quite a portfolio.
Yeah, man, I'm trying. I'm trying.
With Aerodome coming out, I don't think that video's launched quite yet. When's that Kickstarter go live?
Tuesday. Yeah, that's also my directing debut. My directing debut.
I think you did a really good job, man, on that. Like, I think that could be an avenue to look into as well, for just promoting other people's Kickstarter games and stuff.
Hit me up.
I'm sure once they see that video, other people are gonna get jealous and come asking Dion.
I want the Dion Morales special. Hit me up. I'm here. I like doing cool stuff. My mom the other day, she's like, why you do this stuff? I don't know, because it's fun. I don't know. My goodness, so many hawks.
Oh yeah. There's going to be some spicy bombs coming out this game, hopefully. There'll be a lot of targets to hit with those.
Does Flipster get home field advantage for playing on the TTS mod? Sure. I mean, home field advantage is a state of mind, isn't it? Like, it's not.
Have you seen these different stadiums that are actually doing home field advantage?
No.
There's this football stadium that they have changed the way that they do the opening. What's it called? Like the open ceiling.
Okay.
Okay.
To where it's sunny on the only on the visitor side,
They just keep moving it around halfway through. At
Yeah.
halftime, they switch
Yeah, yeah,
the
and
ceiling.
it's the difference is 20 degrees. So
What?
it's like 85 on the home field side, and it's 105 on the visitor side.
That is terrible. Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
Because it overheats the other players.
That's that. Okay. I guess that's
outplayed.
that's on the level. What was the team that like was pumping in fake crowd noise into a game and it got caught because it like stuttered?
Oh my gosh, really?
Is that the Giants?
Oh, they were like doing like extra rabble.
Yeah.
And they're like going, doing like important stuff, like kickoff or something.
Yeah, it was like whenever the other team was on offense, like it suddenly kind of they like faded in this like extra crowd noise track, so it got louder.
Man,
I'm sure somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about.
Oof, look at all those I4s and I5s coming down.
Oh, actually, yeah. The Flipster's ships costs are incorrect, James. Something weird happened there.
interesting.
Yeah. So
They're
what
all free.
Okay.
what I would
They're
what I
all
would-
free.
What I would do, copy it from, paste the XWS back into YASB, and it should fix it.
Yeah. Interesting. Looks good there.
He's so good he broke the game.
There we go. Fixed. The Empire gets free TIE fighters, pretty much normal for this patch. That's right.
Yeah, this patch was busted.
Well, we'll be in a new era very soon. All right?
Oh yeah.
Very soon, next week.
Is it
I was
really
able-
next week?
Yeah, it's next
Next week?
Friday. Yeah. Or it's this upcoming Friday. Yeah, I was able to convince my local tournament organizer to run the new points on Saturday. So it's going to be a wild ride. I'm here for it.
So that means
Nice.
our first event live on Twitch with the new points will end up being the Buffalo event, right, Will?
Buffalo, yes, indeed. I don't know how. Well, I do know how that's going to work, but hopefully that'll be enough time to get those standard loadouts, quick builds, as I call them, into the overlay.
Oh, yeah. Who's running that? Is that still the YASB team?
Yeah. Yeah.
The ASB team.
Yeah, we're good. Well,
Ugh.
I'm confident that it'll be in there, and we'll
It'll be
also
interesting.
we'll have a couple of Wednesdays before then to
Yeah.
get it all sorted.
Do some
Yeah,
testing and stuff, right?
Who is that actually? Do you mind saying it?
Who is
I
what?
know Crazy Vulcan and Rathos work on it.
Okay. Yeah. I do need to get in contact with because I do have some ideas.
Ooh, spicy
I guess I
idea.
could pass those through Dion.
Truth, you can. All right, but it is time to watch the birds. Any moment now. Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 2 of the Galactic Championship, the finale event, the Battle of Exegol. Today, I am joined by my good friends, William Hagewood
Hawk and all, let's go!
and James Ritter.
Hey guys, we brought you an explosive game for this round 2.
Pop, pop. Now, for those of you ready to play Choose Your Champion, we are about to open the bets. During the last game, we did have player 1 as the winner, so those points are now distributed. But if you're ready to play Choose Your Champion, it is the time now. Before we break down the list, shout out to our patrons, our sponsor for today's event. If you want to become a part of our largest group of supporters, the ones that allow our content to be possible in order to cover costs for staffing, as well as prizes, shipping, and everything else that we do, traveling to different states for events, you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron. Thank you to everybody who has supported. All right, Will, let's go ahead. Let's break down these lists. We got an interesting one on the left side, and everybody at home, choose your champion.
All right, we're going to start with Noah here on your left. You bet one on champion. He is flying the Scum and Villainy list. That's got so many hawks. It's got to be called Hawk and Awe. Like Shakana, if you don't get that reference. Anyways, that's when you bring, I believe... Oh man, where's the birder in me when I need one? The flock of hawks. Please, one of you tell me what it is, or chat, what a group of hawks is. Anyways, let's start at the top here on your overlay. That's Torkoal Mux. Torkoal Mux makes another ship in their attack arc. Treat their initiative value as 0, essentially making them shoot last for the combat round. Has Zuckuss for some rerolls of the defender's dice. Got proton bombs with delayed fuses and false transponder codes. That's going to be a running theme on these hawks, is those fused proton bombs and false transponder codes. The next ship in yellow is Galactic. Galactic allows a ship in their firing arc to hold on to round tokens. Normally, we see it used it as a buff to friendlies where you can let them keep their focus. But you could use it to hold one of those jam tokens from false transponder codes. Of course, has proton bombs with delayed fuses and false transponder codes equipped. In green, in the back, we have Kanan Jarrus. Allows the friendly ship who's being attacked to have its attacker reduce their attack dice rolled by 1. So essentially, spend a force, give a deplete to a ship. And with Maul, can do that twice a round and can even recover force with Maul. Makes it a very difficult target to focus fire down. In blue, we have Pelab Yadali, who can steal, focus, and evades at the start of combat. Has the Moldy Crow title, so it can accumulate multiple focuses up to 2, don't go away. Has, of course, proton bombs, delayed fuses, and false transponder codes. But has as well the notorious talent. If you shoot at Pelab and you are in Pelab's arc, they can give you a strain, and Pelab can even use that strain to reroll a blank result. And the last ship out there is Tapusk. In pink, Tapusk is an I-5 who can prevent reoccurring charges or force. Let's take a look at the other side real fast. I don't see any recurring charges, all single-time use or elusive, which is not recurring. So, unfortunately, blank ability, big bad.
I mean, Wampa.
Ooh, Wampa's charge? Good call. Well, I didn't see it out there on the board, but it's out on the ship. Okay, yeah, so it could prevent funny. Wampa from getting the extra dice there. That is an every other round ability, as it requires 2 charges that only recur once. Still, love to see that I-5 Hawk out there. Has Kira. See if they have locked a obstacle yet. Does not look like it, but you can lock an obstacle and essentially ignore it. Could provide you some extra defense if the shots coming in on you are obstructed. And of course, has proton bombs, false transponder codes, and delayed fuses. Those false transponder codes really synergize well with Paylab's ability to steal focuses. So now you're required to lock. Unfortunately, these TIE fighters can't lock. They only can focus evade. So that's going to be difficult for them to proc these false transponder codes. Going to have to be a little bit proactive with jamming them. We do see Torkel has used one. It looks like to jam Wampa, who tried to run away there, and is even going to make Wampa shoot at initiative 0, getting muxed.
You wanna throw that Mux token out there for him?
I'm definitely throwing out that Mux token. Got a beautiful Mux token, so it's easy to tell who is who, but or who is shooting at initiative 0. You can tell who's who by their colors. So I think we're going into shooting rounds. Combat, maybe?
Looks like we forgot Paylab.
Forgot Paylab what? Oh, his stealing of tokens?
Yeah, could steal the Jingoist token.
They're putting a charge out there. That's for swarm tactics?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, we still got ships moving.
Oh my goodness.
Tapoosk, reminding us all that it's not combat just yet. Let's see if they're going to get that Paylab.
Oh no!
No, there was a lot of things going on. So
only 2 dice here come from this tractor beam, thanks to Kanan.
Ooh, Kanan Jarrus.
Come on, just one evade to avoid this tractor beam. Oh, you have to spend to focus.
Have to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot be pulled into that swarm.
Yeah. 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 1 less agility. Would be cool to have an extra focus right here from that Jingoist. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, man. Here we go.
Bullseye attack, 3 dice here with the crack shot live.
2 dice thanks to Kanan. Or Maul in this case, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Howlrunner.
Might be saving it for a better kill shot. Looks like it. Yeah. I mean, damage is damage, though, Dion.
Damage is damage.
All right, continuing the barrage here from Howlrunner. Got the reroll into another hit. Ooh, and here we see the Notorious come down on Howlrunner. Mauler's out. So that's going to be the end of the I5s. We'll see if Tapoosk has here. Wampa must have barrel rolled. Oh no, he got jammed. That's right. The false transponder codes.
All right, looks like we're gonna have
I'm muted.
Gideon and Jingoist to shoot left.
Yeah, I always want to shoot Gideon last. We'll get to that reason why when we break down his build. Here's that focus Paylab.
2 hits.
Oh, Paylab. You're hurting me.
Gonna strain this Jingoist as well with Notorious.
Yeah. Oh, does prevent the damage. Very important.
Yes. That's right. Gideon only being able to shoot 2 attack now.
Yeah. the Gideon Hask, that ability, quite good. Obviously, shooting against damaged ships, you get that extra die, but is still able to set down 2 hits. And we are going to get that damage card now, so watch out for the next turn.
Yeah, Balop's going to have to get out of there. It is the most expensive Hawk in the list. And it's just getting the beat down now. We'll see what these Hawks can do against Wampa. These are going to be some real long-range shots.
Yep, hit crit from Gomet Key.
Range 3 obstructed.
No mods, though. That's fine. Just roll 4.
Okay. Yep.
Probably going to, take the 3 dice. Range 2? Yeah, it's range 2. Oh, range 3.
Range 3.
Hit
crit.
And
Wampa have elusive.
Critical damage. It does have
elusive.
But you don't have a focus. That's be the reason maybe why you might want to hold it.
I mean, to prevent a crit, it'd be cool.
Yeah, he's going to spend it here.
And got this squiggle.
Oh, man. It's
just shrugging off all of these attacks here.
Is Eric going to be able to walk away from this with no damage?
And we got a reroll from the target lock and a focus for 2.
And finally takes 1.
Well, no damage.
Oof.
I mean, that feels like no damage.
That sure does feel like, especially when you took 3 damage on your most expensive ship.
Yeah. Punished for not remembering that payload trigger there. There was some confusion about who's moving when and if they were done with combat or done with activation or not. But probably won't make that same mistake twice. We're going to see here Wampa.
He remembered! He to boost him.
But he didn't spend it, though, so... He didn't
but you still turn it down.
Point.
After defending, lose a charge.
Yep.
Oh, nasty.
There it is.
To boost.
I do wonder, though, if this is the turn to do that. Because you can only use it every other turn, right? And what is the likeliness that Wampa has a shot next turn? Maybe because off of the
3K?
K turn?
Yeah, just 3Ks.
I mean, it's at this point, it might just be fun.
There's literally no other use for it at this point. So
True.
And he's probably going to shoot Wampa anyway. But
Also
I
true.
brought the boost, and I'm going to use them. Okay.
You can't stop me.
You can't stop me. Man, I'm not sure what. Do they have 3 straight blues on these?
Hawks do have three straight blues.
Okay. That's
Payload's going to have to get out of there. Maybe 3 forward, and then boost to the left.
Yeah, to maintain that arc.
Potentially.
Yeah. But we haven't even talked about all these ties over here.
Oh, gosh. Let me see if I can remember their abilities. Let's just go at the start of the overlay here. We got Wampa. We've been talking about him being able to roll an additional attack dice if he hasn't defended in the round. We got ISB Jingoist, just a single. With Contraband Cybernetics, they can hand out strain when they engage at enemies at range 0 to 1 in their front arc. We have Gideon Hask in pink. Gideon Hask has that ability we were talking about to be able to roll an additional attack dice against a damaged defender. Damaged meaning they have a damage card. This one has Crack Shot, Ion Limiter Override, and Precision Ion Engines. What that allows Gideon to do is instead of 3K, could 3 sloop either direction with the Ion Engines, and then even barrel roll with the Ion Limiter Override. We'll risk a strain or an Ion, but if that's what it takes to get a shot, I mean, throw it all down.
That is a big difference between a 3K and that's it versus a 3 sloop plus a barrel roll.
Oh
Yeah, that's wildly different. So yeah, can't wait to see those precision ion engine sloops. We have the next ship here, Ion Versio in blue, able to negate damage coming onto a TIE fighter if that TIE fighter is range 0 to 1 of Iden. Has Ruthless for some offensive modification, Crack Shot, and Tractor Beam, which we saw there. Able to, or try to aim a ship before all the other TIE fighters shoot. The initiative 5s here, we have Skurg in green, has that ability to roll the extra attack dice if the defender's in their bullseye, and has brought Crack Shot. Mauler Mythil in yellow can get an extra dice at range 1, also has Crack Shot. And a Jamming Beam could be particularly useful against those like double reinforcing ships, where you could roll. Can you believe it? A 5 dice Jamming Beam for Mauler Mythil. His ability does not talk about primary. Would love to see it, but probably not going to happen in this matchup. Then the real linchpin here, 4-point TIE Fighter. Hal Runner in red gives rerolls to ships at range 0 to 1. So that includes herself amongst the rest of those ships in the swarm. Has Swarm Tactics, which allows Iden to shoot that tractor beam first. And then, of course, Crack Shot. So you might be asking yourself, man, these TIE fighters love Crack Shot. But to me, Crack Shot essentially says add 1 hit to your attack, which could make you feel like a 3 dice gun when you're shooting ships in your bullseye. So that's plus the Hal Runner reroll. So you really feel like a 4 dice attack, even though you may only put out 2 hits. Does that track with you guys? That like it's a way to get extra dice.
I'll be right back.
All right, so what did Palob end up doing here? He rotated his arc away from their other TIE fighters. Very confused by that, Dion. Won't be able to trigger Notorious and won't be able to steal any tokens. You think Wampa's range 2 of them right now already? Well, probably is. So it should just be a straight free focus token. We did see some bombs get dropped down. Palob did not fuse his, but Torkel had fused theirs. Just baiting these TIE fighters into the center here. I love this bomb dropping formation. The TIE fighters can't not stay in the middle here. So it's going to be a great opportunity for Gamatki and Torkel to drop bombs. Palob if they survive. But yeah, these TIE fighters are coming through the lanes. Helmrunner and Skurg have those bullseyes lined up on Torkel and Palob. And even Mahler got the bullseye, all those bullseyes lined up. To Boosk, gonna come over, daily focus, rotate, try to help out against these TIE swarms. They're not in any bullseyes though. I am worried about Palob. Probably will not survive the round. We're gonna see some Muxin happen here. Should be able to Mux and Palob. Palob. Palob.
All right, I'm back, Will. Good job holding it down.
Can you tell these people bombs?
Yep.
I want to see Kane and Jarrus take a crit and get another force back here to double stress himself. We'll see if that happens. Nope. Does not want that double stress. He's tempted. He is tempted. We'll see what crits come down on blue and green or brown. Sorry. First one's going to hit Iden here, a loose stabilizer. And we'll see what brown gets. It's a hull breach. Okay. That's the first one done. Paylob still continuing not to steal tokens. Now he is. There it goes.
Yeah, he talked about it in the activation phase because I gotta wait till engagement.
Yes.
And then Iden took a loose.
Iden took a loose.
Yeah.
And brown Jingoist took hull breach. I guess there's only one Jingoist.
And then Tapusk.
No, Kanan. Kanan lost a shield.
Oh, of course, Kanan.
Then has spent spent the force charge to prevent this tractor beam.
Didn't maul there.
The double stress. I wanted to see the double.
How was he stressed?
Focus rotate. That's how the Hawks do.
Only one hit from this tractor beam.
All right. Dodged.
Gets the
So
evade.
far, so good.
Didn't have to spend the focus this time.
I mean, there's tractor beam plus crack shots is just outrageous. It's that same like auto blaster feel of just like you don't get to roll dice.
3 dice into Paylob here from Scorch. Oh, it knocks both of them away. Okay, Macy crack shot here, probably.
Yeah, gonna have to now.
Yeah, Paylob will die from that.
2 damage down. Paylob couldn't hold it together.
Nope.
Kind of was caught on the edge there. Not really where. I mean, was range 2 bolt though, right? But yeah, you needed to be stealing tokens from ships attacking you.
Yeah.
The Wampa gamble here really paying off for these.
Oh yeah.
Really paying off for these TIE fighters. Sending a lone Wampa to distract the enemy.
Oh yeah, and it's working. These Hawks are blood frenzy for this Wampa.
We're gonna go spin the focus here. So no bullseye, just going to take a damage onto Tapusk. See, Muller also has a shot on Tapusk here.
Reroll for Hal.
Runner's so good.
Ugh, too good.
Maybe not too good. Takes damage here. Another shield. Yeah, they're gonna be real. They're gonna be real good eating a bunch of bombs here, though, if they can't take out all these Hawks. Gonna go for Iden. We still got Iden's charge live.
It is. Ooh, 2 hits though. Oh no!
And a blank out. Iden does have that focus and no elusive when with ruthless crack shot. Puts her down to 1. Straight or die with that loose stabilizer. Grimwolf. Am I saying Tapusk differently? It's got tilde. I don't know how to pronounce A's normally. Certainly not A's with tildes. 2 hits here from the Jingoist, probably going into Tapusk, who's taken both, but lives until Gideon's shot. Going to be 3-on-3. Gideon's got to focus and that Helm Runner reroll. Man, these TIE fighters just clearing the way. Yeah, there's 3. Gonna need all naturals. Doesn't get it. We'll take 2 and be destroyed. That's one less bomb being dropped onto the TIE Fighters next round. But we'll see what Wampa has here to say in return. Gonna have to deal with Galactic and Torkoal shooting at him. Wampa is taking a damage already, so we'll see how he defends. Did get his focus token stolen here, but evades the shot. Kanan does have a focus. Probably going to go into Iden. Blanks out. Unfortunate. All right. The hero here, Torkoal Mux, rolls a hit. Wampa takes it. Down to just 1 hull. Wampa's got nothing going on here. So we'll finish the round then by scoring some assault points. I think the bottom right is contested. Bottom left goes to Galactic. Top left is open. TIE Fighters definitely have the top right. And I'm not sure about the middle. Yep, contested, Tapusk. 3 Imperial TIE Fighters to 2 Hawks. So the center goes to the Empire. So it's going to end up being 2-1.
Yeah, 2 to the Empire for that top right one. You can't see it because Mauler's sitting right on top of it. But there is one underneath there.
Tapusk is a 4-point TIE Fighter. Jeez. Tapusk is 4 points.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, so ended up pulling 11 points that round from the TIE Fighters.
For the TIE Fighters, yeah. Yeah. Wow.
There's going to be a bit of problems here. We're going to see Galactic drop another proton bomb and Torkoal drop another proton bomb. Yeah, is that enough to just pull your TIE Fighters out?
I mean, where are you going to go? Iden has to go straight, or else she has to spend her charge to not die. Because she does have that loose stabilizer, and I think
you hard 3 and Iden your damage from loose.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise you're just going to Iden the damage from the bomb. So maybe you just go forward. What happened?
Oh, they're just he's just like, oh, it's just a rough game for me. No, it is. And he's like, it's not your fault. I told Elrik it's all your fault.
Yeah, the bombs are a huge thing. That's like how the Hawks can win out against this style of list.
Yeah. But if we do have some good bombs here, we could see like it could shift the tide here for sure.
Because with the proton bombs, all you need is a couple of direct hits across the squad, and then all of a sudden, you take little pot shots, and the other squad's mostly dead.
Yeah,
because those TIE Fighters still only have 3 health.
Yeah, we are going to see 3 proton bombs this turn with the what are they called? Fused bomb left over from last round, dropping 1 from Gamut, 1 from Torkoal. So
Gamut. Torkoal might fuse his.
No,
I don't know.
No, you let it fly.
Let him ride.
You let it ride.
Yeah. I mean, you do need the damage. So yeah, these triple proton bombs just kills any TIE Fighter near them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, could see like Gideon if he foolishly walks into the fray here with a fast maneuver, could just like blow up. But I think we're going to see a lot of these ties turn away towards their edge.
Yeah, it is assault. You do need to. That's why I was thinking. Like Mahler could just like hang back by that objective, just hard one, barrel roll back.
Yeah.
Gideon could do the same thing, like hard 2 and barrel roll to try to get the top left objective. And that's kind of the balance I love in these scenarios. That like you can decide whether you can. It's more advantageous to chase your ships, your enemy ships, or are you in a position to just go hard on objectives? And like what risks and calculations you have to assess between those two. Because these remaining Hawks aren't worth very much. We got 4 points on Kanan, 3 points on Gamut, and I guess Torkel's 4 points as well. I keep thinking that there's multiple 3-point Hawks, but it's just Gamut.
For
Gamut
the people looking for lists here real quick, I just updated the exclamation point list command. So you have access to that, and you can count TIE fighters to your heart's content.
Oh, I'm sure there will be a lot of them.
I love seeing the cool stats that people like. Once we released a document, people were like, "Oh, look at this and look at that." It's always really fun to have those conversations. And is there anything that you've seen, James, just kind of on the onset? I don't think we've talked about faction breakdown yet.
Empire.
Very popular. Rebels not as popular with only 10 lists.
Everyone else is pretty much right in the middle.
Hitting about 15 to 20 for each other faction.
So what you're saying is those top 8 faction prizes for Rebels are actually quite competitive between these 10 players. They fighting.
Only 9 players playing Rebel.
Oh, we had a drop. That's unfortunate. Don't get 2 wins with your Rebel list, please. Don't feel left out. I mean, is that a tactic? Do you guys think when you go to a tournament that has faction prizes, do you play odd factions to try to get their?
Some people do.
I mean, you can definitely go for it,
especially if you're trying to collect them all. Like you start, maybe you start with one faction and you gotta strategically choose factions, maybe depending on whether it's a local event or maybe like in the area. Oh man, everybody around here plays Scum, so. It's probably better to go with a different faction, etc.
I mean, it was one of the reasons I changed my faction for Gen Con is that I wanted the Grand Inquisitor dial over the whatever the Rebel one was. I think a B-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
B-Wing didn't look as good.
Yeah, Braylon Strom.
Nah, it's not the B-Wing of my choice. 10-up all the day.
Well, I want to see where these TIE fighters are going to go. Obviously, there's these 3 proton bombs just sitting there. Like that could destroy this whole squad. Like there is a legitimate possibility.
Yeah, some of them are damaged from the previous bomb too, so they don't even need to be in all of these. Jingoist, he's going to linger. He could try to get out of that bomb, but he just focuses.
No, he don't have.
He can take it.
Barrel to the right. Oh man, this is going to be popping off here.
Iden, unlike a proxy mine that Iden can apparently take all the damage from, these bombs will activate individually. So, not really sure the best way to save her here. Just going to accept her death. At least try to barrel roll left.
Might be in the way of other things.
Yeah,
there it is.
Trying to barrel roll left. Got a position.
All right, that might be out of range. It's close. I think you still got the bottom right one.
I mean, the difference is that you can hide in just one of these bombs.
Right.
And still survive the round. But you got to lose stabilizer flying through a debris cloud. might have some other problems. But hey, alive to shoot.
All right, here we go. Gideon Hask taking. I was wondering if any of these TIE fighters were going to turn away and barrel roll just to avoid dealing with this. But of course, you do have to deal with the initiatives, right? The overlapping initiatives.
Sure, and the advantage that Gideon and Mahler have is that there is 2 objectives up there as well. So it's not like you're pulling out for no reason. You can get your trajectory towards these objectives. Skurg is going to bump friendly, though Home Runner will be safe.
I think he should be out of range
Skurg
from the bombs.
It. All right, well done here. Avoiding most of these bombs. We're gonna go one on Tagamet Key's shield first.
Let's see what else we got.
Jingoist is gonna eat the crit. Could be direct.
Structural damage.
Structural.
-1 agility.
This should eat Iden's charge when Mahler. Thank you, chat. Mahler. Yellow. So you'll be like, Mahler's nowhere near that bomb. Then they're going to realize that his dial's face down. Okay.
All right. So it just ends up in the Conga train.
Yeah, Iden did mess with those ships. And now it did roll a crit, but that is only a face down damage. You do not receive crits for hitting your friendlies. Ooh, and Wampa blocks Galmet onto this other proton bomb, loses his other shield.
Now, the card for Iden does still need to be drawn, right?
In theory, yeah. No. Because it was prevented. No, you're thinking of like impervium. Plating. No, it's prevented.
Okay.
I was double checking the wording. Thought you almost caught me there.
I want to double check for myself. I was like,
it's the thing because like in a situation where like you can risk the Iden. But if it's a direct hit, you can't throw away the original direct hit card, but you could throw away the second follow-up damage from the direct hit. As weird as that sounds.
Yep, that makes sense.
Now we're going to see a Torkoal Mux out there hitting the Jingoist. That's pretty good. If Torkoal could just survive, could actually take down the Jingoist then.
That's right. You got a range 1 shot out the back when that time comes. And we should have, I believe, does Mauler Mythil have range? Yes. You got Torkoal or Galactic Key. Looks like Torkoal Mux is going to be the target. It is obstructed.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tractor Beam from Iden here. As you do,
hit
gonna
crit.
roll 3 natural. Wow.
And Tractor Beamed. Do you think we'll get a movement?
Yeah, gonna pull. If you pull them in, you're gonna actually move them into Skurg's bullseye. And Torkoal can't rotate to try to correct himself at all because he's already stressed, which doesn't matter. But I mean, it would matter. But would keep the rear arc, and barrels right into Skurg's bullseye. And Mauler Mythil should get a decent shot now, too. That Tractor Beam, pretty good. I think they went out of favor for a long time. Or maybe never were in popularity.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those weapons where because it doesn't do any damage, it can be tough to justify it. But if you have enough bodies, it is. If you remember the old M3A interceptor swarms, because of how many ships they were able to field, those tractor beams were great on that platform.
Oh yeah, pull them into like the Fang Fighters or something like that.
Yep.
Oh, I remember.
Two
Scourge
hits.
gets 2 hits,
And-
double evades.
Woo, baby. And remember, there's 2
Torque
agility
holding
there
on.
because of the obstruction.
That's right. And this is another range 2 obstruction here. Mauler gets just 2 attack dice. Got that reroll, though.
Able to get hit crit.
How Runner helping out here at every single attack. And going to lose the shields.
Yep.
Would rather keep the focus for offense. Got to kill this Jingoist.
And we'll move on to the Hawks now. Has a shot at the Wampa. Hit crit coming in from Kanan Jarrus. And could
gonna have
spend
to
the
spend
focus.
The focus. Got to do it to live.
So Wampa does not
Then we'll
quite go
see
down.
a range 0 from Gamatki. 2 eyeballs.
Yep, not able to modify that because of the range 0
Big
rules.
sad. All right, going to go into Brown here. Structural damaged. So 3 on 2.
Next one. Looks
Try that
like
again.
Yep.
See if,
One hit.
Same result here. Oh, actually, worse result. Ends up perishing there. Structural damage, taking the Jingoist out.
Pretty solid. We still have some shots to do, but we're right now sitting at 6-13. Flipster with a good lead. As a reminder, we are playing Assault at the Satellite Array, that area control scenario.
All right. Can't Kanan here because the defender is not in the arc, and Wampa rolls 2 eyeballs anyway, so no big deal.
It matters not.
All right, Scum going to get the bottom left. I think got tractor beamed out of that objective. Nasty. No. Torko's still in the bottom there. And nobody in the top left, it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So 2-2.
Now here's a question for you, James and Will. If you were playing this weekend, what lists would you have brought, or maybe more like what archetypes maybe?
Tough to say. I mean, TIE Fighters are so good. I think I would be running something similar to Marcel's TIE Swarm if I was looking to win. If I was just flying what I thought would be fun for 5 rounds, I think I would end up going FO. I really like this I5 FO list. Kylo, Hollow, Malorus, and then I've been swapping out Breach for Wrath to do some double attacks in the bullseye.
They're the same points?
They're the same points, and because
Wow.
Hollow can throw a red token over to Wrath for the double tap.
Right.
It's not quite a proton torpedo in this, and I do like the speed of Breach, but Wrath is you got your turret, you got the jams, so there's some give or takes there.
You get a missile with that or no?
He rocks a cannon.
Real quick, shout
Interesting.
out to Kellyanna dropping 17
Kellyanna.
subs in the chat, getting us to 69 subs for the day.
Nice.
Kellyanna, always so generous out there. Really do appreciate that support. If you got a gifted sub by Kellyanna, I'll let them know. Give them a little thank you in the chat. Maybe even pass it forward. Give somebody else a sub. J4 Blackout is 6 points. Doesn't fit in that list, unfortunately. As cool as that would be. What about you, James? You still crushing it with your Republic lists?
Yeah, I had a good game yesterday or Thursday, sorry. With that list, it's Padme, Luminara, Wolf, Hawk and the Z, and then Click, of course. So basically, takes away your mods forever. You don't get to do things. Yeah. So it's really, really good defensively. Like it stays alive. So it's pretty amazing what you can do. Like if they decide to like shoot Click or something, and he prevents the range 1 bonus, then you change one to an eyeball with Luminara, and then you're in Padme's arc, so you can only change one of those eyeballs. It can compound really quickly.
Yeah, I played it. Did not like it. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of. Be like, Padme. Let me check my Padme arc.
Let me check my Padme arc. It's like, wow, it looks like I have all of your ships in the Padme arc. Oh,
Crazy.
And then I'm gonna change your hit focus and a focus. You can only change one of those.
Question for the audience. So, very often, as commentators, we have different roles that we're doing, right? We're focusing on either administering the tournament, checking on players, doing that kind of administrative stuff. So very often, people who are just watching the game will catch a lot of small things that maybe slip by, small mistakes that we don't notice, and the players don't even notice. So my question for our viewers is, it's kind of like an introspective question, is do you feel that your mind, your brain sim X-Wing while watching games is better than when you play? Because of the different perspective. I would love to, this is something I've been thinking about for a while, is that mental brain space of playing versus watching, and how much you either see or don't see.
Yeah, I'd follow that up by, does that help you as well? If you go into, does it help you prep for games while you're watching? Does that have any effect on it? To be more detail orientated?
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting little idea here. All right, Torkoal Mugs, 1 bank, maybe? Did it a little too early? Yeah, Wampa first.
Not going to change much here.
All right. That left. Kanan Jarrus. Moving to the outside, trying to see if those proton bombs could do just a little more work. That's the last one he's got, right?
That is the last one.
It is. Yeah, Kanan didn't bring any.
Oh boy.
The final bomb down. See what I did there?
Oh no.
No. Safe.
Iden is safe.
Oh yeah, will it be stressed and range 1 for Gamet Key? Potential follow-up.
Gideon is up next.
What Torkoal do? Torkoal banked away. Smart. He's already got that arc in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need to get away from these TIE fighters because they're closing in.
Oh, we hit that.
Skur says, "What debris field?"
I
Ooh,
don't
he
care.
Right?
Does
He
take a
does.
damage.
Ooh, that is Torkoal fodder.
That's
Torkoal.
that's prime Torkoal money right there.
Yeah, we didn't see it last time because Torkoal had to take the linked action and stressed himself.
Mhm.
But he does have Zuckuss on board, and can force a evade reroll. Great against ships who don't have their tokens.
Yeah.
Hellrunner's crack shot, though, range 1, is going to be something to worry about then, too. I mean, do you just... Oh, he is going to go for Skirg.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's easy money.
I don't think you survive Hellrunner's attack, though.
You might want to... Yeah, you might want to hit Hellrunner just to live.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation, you know.
Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
You're not gonna live against 2 attacks.
2 hits. Reroll.
Oh boy.
Make it 3.
Spin the focus.
That should do it.
Yeah, he's trying to roll 3 dice.
Too many dice.
Huh.
Hawks have how many dice? 2.
2 agility and
blank focus. That'll do.
All 3 damage come down.
Oh, Torko Mox, our hero, goes down.
You can't. That's a difficult position though, because you don't want to be shot twice. But you do need to live the round. So.
Right.
Hard choice here. Got to go after Iden, though, with the Gauntlet Key. No other shots from the Imperials.
This is a range 1 shot, 2 hits. Fade focus.
Right. Iden's agility does not hold out, and going to be able to score the 3 points from her.
That's 11 to 19. The proton bomb didn't hit anybody. But with that, we do know right there that Elrik is going to end up taking home the win with the satellite claims. This is assault at the satellite array. Congratulations to Elrik Flipster for his win in the 2nd round of our Galactic Championship, the finale, the Battle of Exegol. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J-List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.